Hey guys, how you doing? Now I've had lots of conversations since the lockdowns back in 2020 that went on for a few years, and I just find the lack of enjoyment that people are having now. There's a lot more people suffering from mental health conditions and such, but it made me think this just hasn't just been going on for the past 5 years or so. It's actually been a problem that's happened probably for the past 15 to 20 years for me particularly. Just with, I guess, having access to things like the internet, phones, technology in general, a lot more entertainment and a lot more color in the world. It is good, but I think it has fried a lot of the happiness receptors in our brains, and people just aren't enjoying their time anymore. Even modern conveniences like online music, like Spotify, not having to go to the video store anymore because you can get it from Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon, you name it. Food delivery, it's a big one. Nobody really goes out with friends and sits down in restaurants and gets food anymore, or makes food from home, with healthy ingredients. Instead, they either get meal kits or they have, Uber Eats or something like that. Food delivery is huge. Social media like TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. There are just so many stimulants, let's call it, which drugs are stimulants, and it really is stimulating you, and scrolling entertaining videos where big explosions are happening and the biggest things are blowing up. It's exacerbated not only by dramatic theatre, but also you add in AI to the experience, and then you're like, whoa, movies these days, a lot of CGI, and nothing's real anymore. And all this exposure to all these crazy things, I think, has really done damage to the brain. And I think social media is the worst one of all. Things like Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, all these apps that people have on their phone, and separating them. I talk to friends on multiple apps. I could just be talking to them in the normal messages, right? But everyone stopped using that a lot, I've noticed. People want to talk to each other on multiple platforms, and it's very confusing. I think we need to simplify it and bring it back to normal, and just simplify our lives a bit. Instagram, particularly with the images, it's so fake. Nothing's real. A lot of people are following a bunch of people with surgeries and filters on their face. It's not legit. And I've met a lot of these influencers in person, and none of them are real, genuine people. They're not interesting at all. A lot of our family members or friends can put on a veneer, and it's a great thing for them, but it's not a true depiction of their actual lives. And I think we need to... I'm all about free speech, but I think there needs to be some sort of barring of technology. It's getting to the point. Advertising throughout up the woozah, got so many new ads, and that will go back to followers now. I know people that follow 3,000 people, 4,000 people, 10,000 people. How can you follow 10,000 people when you've only got a couple hundred followers yourself? It shows that you're putting too much energy into others, whereas not as many people that's putting as much energy into you. Now, you're a human being, right? You're never going to really meet any of these celebrities, and if you do, you might meet a couple, but you're following thousands of celebrities. And you're living through them. You're never going to be happy, and you're never going to see photos of your actual family. You're not going to see photos of your brother's dog or something. You're going to see people on boats, in expensive cars. It's not real. And what about Twitter or X? The amount of negative things happening on that platform is beyond me. People in the comments that abuse each other. Anon accounts, it don't even matter, right? They haven't even got proper photos, and we take their comments seriously? Come on. How can you take any of it seriously? Maybe if it was your mum or dad or, brother or sister that was putting you down, but these aren't actual people. It's all fake. The followers are fake. Everything is. Most things are. Okay? The only thing is real is here right now. And it's probably someone you haven't talked to in a very long time. Because technology, again, gives you the power to block people. And it's done crazy things to the female brain too. A lot of men giving a lot of females a lot of attention. And it hasn't exactly helped them find love. Bunch of men get on there. Super sexual, inappropriate, gassing these women up, right? And the woman thinks that she can get any boyfriend that she wants, but a lot of the time men aren't looking to settle down. They're just looking to get something off their chest, if you know what I mean. So it's all delusional stuff. And I'm really worried. So I would love to get us to get back to simplifying our lives, deleting a lot of things like we do in real life too. When we throw out old furniture or we update something, I think we should do that on our phones. I think we should put limits on things, delete apps we don't really use. I'd maybe pick 1 or 2 social medias to go with. And I think it would be a start of natural meditation and just getting back to what's important, like breathing, eating the right food at the right times of the day, getting sleep, following circadian rhythm, which I'm not sure if you guys know about that, but all it is basically is being in the flow state within the universe. I know it's hard when you got work, but just getting in some sort of like flow state with the universe, okay? That's getting your sunshine, getting your sleep, eating the right foods, all that stuff's crucial. And it's a lot more important than these apps that aren't even going to be here when we're gone, okay? When we're gone, we're not going to have these apps. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, before I end this, I just want to remind you guys, put the phone down when you're catching up with someone, okay? It's not going to kill you. Actually take things in. When you're crossing the road, actually look. When you're at the food court, just look your friend in the eye. Talk to them. You might actually listen to the information coming out of their mouth. You might remember it, and they might really appreciate that in the future because it shows you care. And in turn, they might care about you and your stories as well. So I'm just going to end it here. I love you guys to hit the like button if you can. Comment down below if you've noticed technology taking over your lives too and you wish for a more simpler life. Let me know in the comments. And subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace and love. God bless.